It's quiet on the railway today. Too quiet. Where is everyone? Where are all the trains? Where are all the people? Where have all my models gone? Oh, there they are. Welcome back to the Frontington and Backwoods Railway, which is being packed up. But before you start panicking and writing strongly worded letters, let me assure you that this is not the end. Far from it. The reason the layout is being packed up is because I'm moving house. And for that to happen, everything needs to be safely packaged for transport. As it happens, I always knew this was going to happen eventually. We've been renting thus far, so it was inevitable that at some point we would have to move. And it was for that very reason that certain parts of this layout were built in the way they were. For example, the boards were always designed to come apart. In theory, getting it packed up is just doing the reverse of what I did to put it together. In theory. Unfortunately, not all the scenery was built with the same amount of foresight. The hill, for example, does not come apart nicely. And it's too long to transport in one piece, so I actually had to hack it in two to remove it from the board. It looks nasty, but I'm hopeful that it will go back together, and a little strategic placement of bushes should hide the tectonic fault lines. The platform too needed a bit of careful cutting up. Again, hopefully I'll be able to disguise the damage when it goes back together. To make the boards easier and safer to transport, I came up with the brilliant idea of stacking them on top of each other, with the less complicated boards protecting the more delicate scenery. At least I hope it's a brilliant idea. I guess we'll find out once the move has happened. Everything removable has been removed. All the locomotives and rolling stock have been packed away into their rightful boxes. All the people are safely stowed in my magical box of magicness. Shelves are being emptied, cupboards laid bare, wiring unplugged. It's honestly quite heartbreaking. But, as I say, this isn't the end. The plan is to have a dedicated train shed where I can set all this up again. But I'm not sure how long it will be before it's all up and running again. So, in the meantime, here are a few of my favourite shots from the past few years. Thanks for joining me on this journey so far. And remember, this isn't the end. It's just the end of a chapter, and the start of a new one. In fact, there must be a clever joke in here somewhere about having modelled a terminus station, which is at the end of a line, but I can't quite figure out what the punchline is meant to be. If you can think of something funny, leave it in the comments. I could do with a laugh. Anyway, do keep your eyes peeled for future videos. Bye for now.